Hello, welcome back. Today I want to share really rare records with you. Records that goes into my own collection or goes into, which is the majority of those records, goes into the OBC shop. But as those are interesting records, interesting releases, interesting artifacts, and we probably all love to see those records every once in a while. I think I share that, or I share those copies, show them to you, talk a bit about it, and yeah, let's just enjoy these artifacts and talk a bit about it, and yeah, let's just start, get into it. We have quite a variety here. And yeah, the first record I like to share, I like to show today, is here for a sad reason, because yesterday Peter Brötzmann died here in Germany in his sleep at his home. And yeah, let's show his maybe most consequent, maybe the most consequent German free jazz record, Machine Gun. This is the original, an unbelievable performance, and maybe his most sought after record, but for sure one of his best and most consequent. I was surprised. I love this record, I really do. The jacket is really a piece of art. This is silk screened. Beautiful thing. To my knowledge, we have very few copies of those, because they sold them over at concerts to the people who went to the concert, and around 300 copies were made at the time. So now you can imagine that this is a quite rare release. The records I show here in this video are all VG Plus to near mint, which is, of course, as you can see, as I show, really some old jazz records, krautrock records, rock records. This is not so common, in at least for me. I haven't seen those copies in this quality, and let's get into a perfect example of a very rare release in an unbelievable condition. Do you know the acid test? Heard about it? Wait, I get it out of the sleeve. The acid test, 1966. The copy I have here is from a collector. He bought it sealed and listened to it 1 or 2 times. So that means this is really in a stunning condition. I'll get it a little closer. And what makes this copy, this record, so special? Behind the ideas from Ken Casey, and Ken Casey is the author of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and he made acid tests. On this record we have a band, we get into the band in a second, that took acid, LSD, and then they started recording. The outcome is quite remarkable in many regards. Get into it, listen to it. And yeah, we're talking about the Warlocks. I haven't heard of them, but those guys later became the Grateful Dead. That means this is the very first appearance of the Grateful Dead on a record, to my knowledge. And when you, for example, look over at Discogs, 50 people own this record. And yeah, this is an extremely rare record, and especially in this near mint condition, there is not a flaw on it. It's quite something. The second record, I think most of us know. We have a British first pressing of one of John Lee Hooker's masterpieces and most sought records. It Serves You Right to Suffer. As I said, this is the British first pressing, and what I have here with the original inner sleeves is a first UK mono release, and we have a factory sample. See, here you have the not for sale factory sample, which usually means that this is a very, very, very early first pressing. The factories keep, of course, a piece of the things they press, and this is a factory sample of John Lee Hooker's great album. Another very interesting pressing, free jazz masterpiece. I have two of them. I show you both. Again, in a brilliant condition. We have Ornette Coleman, two records of Ornette Coleman, mono on contemporary. This is the first US pressing of Something Else. Again, I show you the record. Look at it. So yeah, it is not a repress. It's the original first American pressing in mono. Stunning condition, of course, which makes this, I can imagine, quite rare to get your hands on a copy, an original copy like this one. Second one of Ornette Coleman is the British first pressing of Tomorrow Is the Question. I listened to those. They both sound unbelievable, and I can't wait, of course, for my mono cartridge. And yeah, quite interesting to see. The British jacket is way more flimsy than the American jacket. Original inner, yeah, you can see that. And the British pressing has a beautiful deep groove. Again, stunning condition. Yeah, those early Ornette Coleman, again a mono pressing, by the way. Wow. And now one of the most impressive, wonderful Impulse OGs. What an album, what a stunner. Max Roach, It's Time. And man, do I hope that we will see a great reissue of this fantastic record from Max Roach. It came out, let me see if I find it here fast, otherwise, yeah, we can look this up. But this is the US first pressing. Again, I mean, look at the jacket. No, it's not a reissue. No, it's not a repress. This is the US first pressing. Comes, again, look at the shape of the original inner sleeves. I love those inner sleeves. Damn, well made. And as I said, a fantastic album. Here you can see the vinyl with a beauty, true beauty. Krautrock. Not one of the most famous, but one of the most hyped, at least for some time, krautrock bands. Crocodile, Swamp. Again, an mint copy. Look at the jacket. on the Liberty label. An amazing piece of krautrock. Fantastic record. If you are into krautrock, this is, yeah, something really, really special. Wait, here I show you now the label. Here you can see the record and the label. Yeah, this is something I'm quite proud of, and I'm quite happy to have. Another very, very interesting and quite rare record, at least in this condition, is the first release on the Japo label. Japo has been a sub-label of ECM for, yeah, more free jazz records. And here we have The Call with Mel Waldron, Jimmy Jackson, Eberhard Weber and Fred Braceful. Quite a beautiful copy. I show you the label and the record. No, it's not the repress, it's the original German first pressing. Great record again. Wow, stunning piece. And last, but of course not least, we have a beautiful Charles Mingus. Pithecanthropus erectus. First US pressing. Let's get into the record. Here you have the record. Masterpiece in a stunning condition, in my opinion. This is, I have to look it up so that I don't say it. This is the first US mono of this great thing. Listen to those originals is of course something very special due to the fact that those records are 50, sometimes 60, 40 years old. Wow. And I'm always so happy, and I'm so thankful to the people that kept these milestones in this unbelievable condition. Thank you so much that you took so great care of your records so that we can enjoy them half a century later in this amazing condition. Because for me, condition is more and more and more the key. We have great, beautiful reissues, and if an original, when it comes to the sound, the original will always be the artifact, don't get me wrong here, but when it comes to the enjoyment beside that part, the condition is a very, very important factor in my opinion. And yeah, I've learned that the hard way through a lot of purchases that went wrong, where I spent money I shouldn't have but didn't know up front. And yeah, when it really works out, when you open this original and you see, wow, look at this condition, that's something special. That's something really, really special. And from now on, whenever it makes sense, whenever I have enough to do a video, I will share those records with you, and we can discuss them afterwards in the comment section below. And it doesn't matter now if it goes into the OBC shop or into my collection. I share those, and yeah, let's discuss it. I hope you like this idea, because I want to go on every now and then with this kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's it for the first time in this area. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time, and see you on the next one. Bye.